It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for Raiders first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give it to him again. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
49, right 49.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and short yardage, Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Give now to the running back. And they had that one contained right at the line. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. The give now to White. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Valus Jones now on the return. Returns looking good so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 16. Hits his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Levis. He's on the move. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, he's throwaway. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but, man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's caught for the 1st. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix with it on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 17. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now lead by 10. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Jones reels it in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the play fake, it's Levis. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Levis here on 1st down. He throws a bullet to... That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He has the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working quickly here. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now. Nix off the play action. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hand off now from the gun. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Nix. Flush down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Hits him on the in route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and 1.
at their 49-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Levis throwing again. Hauled in left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They are throwing it again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Fights off the pressure. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Dump off caught by his back. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the...
They want to run it across. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. On the play fake, it's Levis. Chased out to his right. Finally lets this one go deep left side. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun now on third down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Able to find Jones. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Levis now off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hits his running back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Levis. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game, when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Man in motion out of the slot. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give it to him again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
From the 33 on second down. They did it! He made the interception! Jacorian Bennett has it! Into the red zone! And he takes this one back for the pick six! That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Getting out to his left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down from the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Right up the gut. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they call the